guys, GalahadB here. This is round 3 of the Continental tournament. I am playing against Giulio1893, and we're just about ready to begin the bidding to select the size, because it's just a best of one. So I know that Giulio is preferring to play 3 people and is not very comfortable as Shadow from what I've gathered. But on the flip side, I am much more confident in my Shadow ability to win the game than the 3 people, so I kind of don't want to give him 3 people, but I also certainly don't want to play 3 people over playing Shadow. So I think I'd rather play Shadow and give him his more comfortable side, if it doesn't cost me too much. So yeah, we're gonna roll who begins the bid. I kind of want him to go first. His last time against Mokinen, he offered nothing to play 3 people, and I would absolutely take that. But if I lose the bid, yeah, but I don't lose the bid. Okay. So curious to see what he will offer. Very curious. He offers nothing to play Shadow. Not okay. I'll give you a token to play. Yeah, I think I'm comfortable in playing against 1 token. It changes some of the things, but not by too much. Okay, so he's gonna get a token. I'm gonna get Shadow. That's fine with me. Oops, already drew my first card. That went a little faster than I thought. Oh, and he picks the card token. That's interesting, because that's, I think, the weaker one. The muster one can cause much more havoc. But the card draw token is also pretty good. Like, sometimes in round 1 you don't have a playable card, but you did roll Palantirs. And so the card draw token can help you get the engine going and cycle cards with Gandalf. So my first cards, Breaking of the Fellowship, kinda nothing that I'm excited to see. Odd from the East, on the other hand, I'm very excited to see, not so much because of the mustering, but because of the Deadly Strife. Alright, let's start with 1 eye. And yeah, I get a perfectly nice roll. And yeah, he does get a bunch of Palantirs, no movement. Yeah, that's an unfortunate roll. I've been thinking, I've been getting kind of unlucky these past games, so maybe today I'm gonna get a lucky game. We'll see. Certainly a good start for me here. Alright, let's start by mustering. And then we'll just see where this is gonna go. Yeah, oh, wow, and he's not using the token to draw, so he's probably going to save that for Cruel Weather. Fine with me. I'd like to get a good start early. Might not even draw into Cruel Weather. And yeah, just see where he plays cards, where he musters up, and then try and pick the weakest link. The good thing is I've started with 3 musters turn 1, so I'm eyeing Gondor a little bit. Wow, he's drawing another card. That's a little uncomfortable. Is it possible? No, he cannot get Gandalf this turn. Completely impossible, so I'm free to get Saruman. and see what he's gonna do. Okay, playing a character card, I'm not too worried about that. Like with 0 movements turn 1, I kinda hope that I can just race him. Or we'll see, maybe not. Yeah, he might give me a ring to move 1, so let's just move Bird into Gorgonroth. That way, if he does move and gets revealed, I'll just immediately play Breaking of a Fellowship. Probably. I mean, that would open up Book of Mazabu and Fearfire Foes, but that would also make me much more likely to just go Gondor. Yeah, it's tough. I mean, you don't really love early musters as 3 people usually, especially here when you don't really know where I'm going. Giving me a ring, I don't know. Not easy. Mustering elves, okay. So let's draw a strategy card. Day Without Dawn. Well, that could be good if I get the Southrons to war. So definitely much better start for me than for him. We'll see how it continues. I could go 0 eyes here. But I don't know. I don't feel comfortable with 0 eyes. And yeah, this is another perfectly fine roll for me. And the interesting thing here is, if he passes, I think I'll just push the Southrons to war. So that I can... yeah. So that I can play Day Without Dawn. Okay, now I need to think a little bit, because on one hand, I want to be able to play Day Without Dawn if he doesn't use a ring immediately. If he does use a ring and gets a hit and Gandalf dies, and I then can play Day Without Dawn, that would be amazing. On the other hand, I could get the Witch King this turn. I think I can move Gorgonroth to Minas Morgul, that's 1, to South Athelion, that's 2, attack Giulio 3, and then attack Minas Tirith, that's 4 attack dice, which I have, and then, yeah, the 5th die, the muster. So that would work, and I think that is actually a pretty good idea. Because that also basically delays Gandalf for a turn, because I don't think you would then use a ring. Like, if he uses a ring and gets Gandalf, then he's only left with a single muster die, which is not enough to muster anything in Minas Tirith. So yeah, I think it's probably better to play it that way. And especially since he already moved once, like if I muster the Southlands now, he's gonna use a ring, move again. Like I can't stop Gandalf anyways if he goes hard for it. And I might not even hit, it's only a 50% chance. Yeah, okay, so let's do this. So 1, and yeah, and I think I want to bring the Haradrim over, so okay, now he's passing, interesting. But yeah, I'm thinking I want to do it like this. So I'm gonna move here. Do I want to prepare for him taking Minas Morgul? Do I really care that much? Not really. Let's do it like this. And yeah, turn 2 Witch King, that's always pretty good. Like if he uses a muster here to push Gondor, which he does, that's fine with me. That means he's gonna get 1 extra lead into Minas Tirith, but I have giant armies here. Yeah, let's Let's hit Osgiliath. The question is, do I play a card here? I don't think so. I'll just play the red tile with my Palantir then. I don't think it's worth it to play anything. I mean, Many Kings is just such an amazing card that I don't really want to use it to kill off a regular. That doesn't even matter because you can just muster an elite in Ministerith. Anyways. And you might have scouts, which would cancel Great Host anyways. So he's thinking fairly long. Okay. Advantageous to... That doesn't do anything here. I'm only hitting on 6s anyways because it's a fortification that I'm attacking, and I didn't play a card, so he knew that I was only hitting on 6s. At the same time, he's gonna have to discard one anyway, so it's like fairly likely that he's got... Fairly likely that he's gonna discard it anyways. That's probably why he played that. Okay. No hits, but like I said, doesn't really matter too much. It means Pelagia is gonna be probably a little annoying, but that's okay. Should be okay. That back. Oh, and he does retreat into Ministerith, okay. That's fine with me. Yeah. Well, actually, since he did not even muster at all, like I was thinking getting the Witch King first and then attacking, but if he doesn't muster an elite, then I'm for sure gonna attack first. Yeah, he's retreating. Okay. That's great for me. Like that's only 6 HP in Ministerith. And the guys from Osgiliath did not move to Pelagia, which I was more afraid of because I don't have Kasias in hand right now, so I'm expecting that the Haradrim will have to make their way to Dol Amroth by foot. Hopefully next turn. Okay, moving again. I do hit him. He did not use a ring though, so even though Gandalf might die here, he's not gonna bring him back this turn, which is great. So, yeah, the way he played it, I'm surprised he did not use the ring, because if he's not like what did the muster in Osgiliath in Gonda even do for him then? If he's not mustering an elite in Ministerith, that's surprising to me. So yeah, let's grab the Witch King, activate all the other 3 people. I'm okay with that. Actually, yeah, I'm not playing the Ring as mine with the Palantir. I'm playing Many Kings, of course. Yeah, I mean, Dol Amroth is gonna be tough to take, but I probably have some time. Not yet. So I'll do a standard mustering and South Rune, North Rune, and in Niharad. And now we move on to turn 3. So yeah, 9 dice against 4. Always a good position. Fellowship only at step 2 on the progress track. That's not particularly fast. He had a very bad turn 1 though. I just need to see how Ministerith is going to hold up. Oh, yeah, true, Black Captain commands, that's great. Orcs multiplying again, also pretty good. Because I am, yeah, almost certainly gonna need some reinforcements from Mordor into this Gileath, and then see if they need to reinforce Dol Amroth later, or just reinforce Minas Tirith right away. Alright, yeah, another great roll for me. And he didn't roll a Will of the West, that's just amazing now for me. That's extremely good. Like, he did get a bunch of musters, so there's no way I can just take an undefended Dol Amroth, but that was a risk for him, definitely. If he like rolls 2 characters, 1 Will and a Palantir, no musters, then he would probably have to use a ring to stop me from just marching into Dol Amroth against just 3 regulars. So that's not happening, which is okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'll just bring the Southrons to war. Well, actually, we'll see. Like I'm thinking of using my army movements to move Moronon to Gorgonroth. Fellowship is moving. Oh wow, that's 2 hits. Doesn't really matter though. So Moronon to Gorgonroth, Gorgonroth to Osgiliath, and at the same time Nihara to Westerondo. But I might draw into the SAS, but might not really have too much time to wait for those. And I definitely, like, the risk here is that if I attack Minas Tirith and it goes poorly, and he somehow breaks free, like, he's threatening the Witch King, I don't like that. And the rate the Fellowship is progressing, I'm not too worried right now, so I'd rather play it safe. And I have some more army movements that I want to do, so it's not wasted at all. So the question is, what do I play now, though? Oh right, yeah, I'm playing Black Captain Commands and attack Minas Tirith. Then probably play Breaking for the first round. That's the question, isn't it? So I definitely want to do another army movement to here. Yeah, and let's move Northumberland to Moria. I don't really want to empty Dol Guldur at this point. Especially not with Orcs multiplying in hand. Yeah, now it's looking pretty good in Minas Tirith. Like, if I get a lucky first round of combat, then Minas Tirith might fall without me even needing to reinforce it. Right, so let's go Black Captain Commands. 2-3 Nazgul, love to see it. And yeah, I think let's play Breaking here. This is looking like a race I should win. And I don't want to accelerate Gollum. And I can forfeit some leadership and still have some left over, so that's also pretty good. Ah, well, yeah, that's unlucky for him because he's only going to get single combat die. And I get my one hit. Nice. And he's not hitting. Alright, I'll press. And draw character. Nice shield up slab. Also good card. Deadly Strife or Onslaught. I'm favoring Onslaught here because I have a bunch of regulars. So let's go Onslaught. It's also very hard for him to counter. Like he might play Daylight or something, Shield Wall. That would not help him against Onslaught. Advantageous position, yeah, that's wasted. And that is 2 hits, great. Yeah, I'm getting pretty lucky here. Getting all the right rolls. Both in action dice and in combat. Tough to beat that as 3 people. But who knows, I mean it's still early days. And yeah, that's another 2 hits. So that one extremely well. And I don't need Orcs multiplying again because right now I'm eyeing that Dolgolder with Moria together will gang up on Lorien. And if I roll Access Musters, I can just muster more leads into Dolgolder, make Lorien fall faster. But we'll see. Maybe they head to Geo later on. And yeah, what does he do? Probably muster a lead into Dol Amroth. Or play Guards of the Citadel if you do have it. Or that. So yeah, I was thinking of getting the Southrons all the way to war, but that's not what I'm gonna do here because I really want to use all of the attacks that I get. I'll reinforce Minas Tirith a little bit, I guess. Oh, well, it seems so wasted to use a Deadly Strife to ensure the fall of Minas Tirith. But at the same time, reinforcing it does not seem all too useful. I mean, he might have something like Confusion, though. But no, if he had Confusion, he would have played it already. Yeah, I don't know. Let's go Minas Tirith and waste Deadly Strife, which I think is maybe a mistake. But I don't want to spend any more dice than I have to. And I get a redraw. That's not too bad. And my first 2 victory points. Nice. Shadows Gather, that's an amazing card. And Nazgul Search also. Wow. Yeah, I'm getting very good draws here. And good action die rolls. Good combat rolls. Like, I cannot complain. I just hope this continues. And Fellowship's still only on step 3, so 7 more steps to go tomorrow. No Gandalf yet. Yeah, another pretty good roll. He does get Gandalf now, though. Okay. Oh, but he does not have a muster. So he might not be able to get Imra here, get a second elite into Dol Amroth. Alright, well, first things first, get the Southlands to war. And let's play Shadows on the Misty Mountains. So yeah, I think it's a little unfortunate, but I think it's best to move Nazgul around. Because I definitely want the... then again... Do I really want... Yeah, I'll do that. Guy here. Actually, yeah, I think I'll do it like this. Prepare for error ball. Yep. I don't really have a card that I want to cycle though. I mean, Shadows Gather is so powerful. So I'll just, yeah, brute force my way to Dol Amroth without playing cards. And if I roll like this, I don't need any anyways. And it's perfect that I have these guys in Osgiliath because they can just Shadows Gather into Dol Amroth. So I already have my reinforcements. Don't even need the Corsairs. Yeah, this is feeling really good. And I mean, I'd also love it if he uses a ring to muster another lead into Dol Amroth because I feel confident that my armies will be well equipped to handle that. So he does not have scouts. Well, I only get one hit, but that's all I need. So yeah, if he doesn't use a ring, then even though Gondor has been at war for some time, and he did have a lot of musters, Dol Amroth, wow, is not particularly well defended. So the one problem is I don't really have a good attacking card unless I'm willing to burn Day Without Dawn. Because I don't really like burning Nazgul Search. Besides, it wouldn't really do a whole lot. Yeah, let's try, I guess. Because I definitely want to keep Shadows Gather. Daylight. Do I want to go no hits? Or do I tank 2 because I have these guys in Osgiliath anyways? I mean, considering that I have so many Exos forces here, I might just say, screw these guys, and tank 2 anyways. Yeah, let's do that. And yeah, it did pay off. Wow, that's so lucky. That is so lucky. Three hits, wow. So he's hitting 3 back. Yeah, I mean, that seems a little inefficient. But nah, let's play it safe. I don't need to take it this round. Denethor's Folly. Not a card I'd love to see here, after having already conquered Minas Tirith. But if he ever plays Power to Great, I have an army card that I'm very eager to discard. So yeah, not pressing may have been a mistake. Because I could have played Mumakil in the next round of combat, and he only had a single strategy card. So there were pretty decent odds that I would just kill him. But if that fails, like spectacularly, I don't know. And besides, Fellowship is still slow enough that I think I don't really need to risk anything like that. So let's just play it super safe. Have another giant army in Dolemroth, and then what's he gonna do? Like maybe he must. No, he can't must unless he gives me a ring, which he does. To move. Yeah, okay, makes some sense. And safe, which is still fine with me. Another Deadly Strife, great. What's the easiest way to 10 victory points then? Feeling like East Ruin should take Dale, Woodland Realm, while Moria and Dol Guldur team up on Lorien. Okay, another pretty good roll. And he cannot make Mordor this turn. Which is very good for me. Yeah, okay, he musters in the lead there. Which makes sense. But I mean, 4 dice against 1, that should be a win. And he cannot retreat. So let's just press him down. It's 1 hit. It does cost me an attack, which I don't love, but okay. Nothing. Okay. Did it. When I can bring Mount GalahadB over, right? Oh, I only have a single army die. I do have a ring though. I'm just thinking that I want Eastrun to Veil of the Cannon. And I want to conquer the north. I don't really want him to master. At the same time, the game might end fast enough before he can really do much about that. I really don't want to use Deadly Strife here. Let's just play Candles of Corpses. There's no way I'm gonna play that card. This is not gonna be a corruption win for me. No way. So that's 1 hit. 2 hits. It's only 1 combat die. But it doesn't really matter. Because the 5 is a reroll instead of a combat roll, and he did not roll the 4 then, so it's still 1 hit. Dreadful Spells, that's amazing. That's an amazing card. I'd love to see that, because that means any siege that's not going my way now has a chance to go my way after all. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't hit the fellowship. I don't mind that at all. I don't think that it's likely that he's gonna be fast enough. So I don't exactly have the right dice though, do I? Unless he moves again and I can Nazgul search some Nazgul over there. Well, there's one way actually. There is one way. I can muster Nazgul in Moria. That would actually work. Oh, but I don't have enough attacks. I was thinking that with 2 attacks and a ring, I can move into Dimril Dale and then attack both Elven strongholds before he can get the elves closer to war. But that doesn't make any sense because I'm got 1 attack. Hmm. I might just play Deadly Strife this turn. Dreadful Spells this turn. I mean, that move only makes sense if you have 2 scouts in hand. Because you're weakening the Lorien defense. So let's think here. I mean, I might just... Yeah, I think it's best if I don't move Nazgul around and... Also not ideal though. Well, I'll attack Dale. I will not play a card. And then I'll decide from there. Yeah, he has 1 scout for sure. Hmm. I mean, I might still muster an extra Nazgul so that I can attack into Dimril Dale this turn. And then another funny thing that I could do is move Golemroth to Helm's Deep. That seems a little wasted. Or I could just besiege Helm's Deep this turn. Like muster 2 elites, but that seems risky if he has an end card. I'll lose Saruman, and I mean, I'm not really that pressed for time. I'm debating now between mustering a Nazgul and Moria so that I can use my character die to attack the guy in Dimril Dale. But I'm kind of committed to using a ring here because I don't really have 2 playable cards anyways. So it might just be better to use the character die to move some Nazgul around, then use a ring to attack into Dimril Dale and just muster another lead into Moria so that Lorien falls quicker. I think that's just what I'm gonna do. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I think that's better that way. I am more worried about Woodland Realm than I am about Lorien because I have this giant army around Lorien with close muster points, so I'll send the Witch King to Woodland Realm, and I'm prepared to use Dreadful spells in Woodland Realm. Yeah, that's the way it's gonna be. And I'll use a ring to attack. Attack Emerald Dale. No card. So if he doesn't have 2 scouts, then it was probably a mistake to move the regular out of Lorien. Yeah. And again, I mean, Lorien is kinda doomed anyways. It might be worth it just to slow me down. If I don't roll a lot of attacks, that might still work. Oh right, it did. Oh, I forgot about that. But he doesn't have a muster die left, unless he's gonna give me a ring. Actually, it doesn't matter, right? Because yeah, it doesn't really matter for me, anyways, because I'm not worried about Lorien. Like I have 4 elites there. I'll muster another Thorin elite. Still have 3 left in the pool, so yeah, that should be no way that Lorien can hold. Muster another elite. Okay. So using a ring to move the fellowship, I don't know if that's worth it because, I mean, you're not gonna make it to Mordor this turn anyway, so you're just giving me a ring. He's asking me to play Cruel Weather. Nice try. So 5 dice against Woodland Realm, 1 hit. And that is not an attack. So it doesn't move the elves to war. I think I'll actually discard Shelob's Lair here. Somehow I don't. Well, you never know, but yeah, that is the worst card for me right now. Great Host is great. Deadly Strife is amazing. The Ringer's Mine is better than Shelob for me because it also reveals. But I'll probably never get to play it anyways. Yeah, unfortunately I never revealed him, so Nazgul Search is not playable for me. Oh, that's an amazing roll again. Especially with the ring. And he does not get a single muster die. Well, actually my roll isn't entirely amazing, because it's kinda lacking attacks. So I might not be able to win this turn. Which is a shame. Unless I get Grond, Ringwraiths are abroad, or fighting Uruk-hai. Those are the 3 cards that could help me win this turn. Let's see. Because I did play Black Captain Commands, which would also help me. So I have 2 character cards that can win me the game this turn if the battles go well. And 1 strategy card. So I have excess musters. Let's muster more elites. And I have Nazgul Search. Oh no, Ring is mine, and Dennis's Folly. The discard power to grade. Oh. So yeah, I think I'll play They Are Terrible Woodland Drum in the first round of combat, hoping to get one of the two cards that might win me the game. If I can take Woodland Drum with only a single attack die, which I might not. Ah, okay. Sending. Well, yeah, that makes sense. That makes total sense. But it's only 4 hit points, and I'll have 6 elites in there. But I think if anything, you should try to defend Woodland Realm to the best of your abilities. Like, and somehow you also need to survive the next turn. Like, even if I don't win on turn 6, then turn 7 is gonna look pretty rough. Unless Aragorn makes an appearance and heroically uses Deadman to storm me for one more turn, which seems unlikely. I think an extra elite is worth more than an extra Nazgul, so let's do it like this. Mm. Maybe I'll just... Yeah, we'll see. I will move the Isengard unit in here and kill Thorin regular, and why not move on GalahadB towards Carrack in case. Don't really have a second army move that I need to do here. And then siege Woodland Realm first, because that's where I'm more worried about than siege Lorien. Ah, okay. Double. Well, that does not really help him, because in order to make use of that, he would have to not move this turn. Right? I don't think that changes a whole lot. So let's move everybody in. And I think I'll just go Woodland Realm first and see how that turns out. Like, there's only a single companion in there. Yeah. Let's try this. Because even if he musters 1 or 2 more leads into Lorien, that should still fall next turn. Yeah, and his card does nothing. Wow, and I roll amazingly well. Wow. So that guarantees me Woodland Realm this turn, because I still have Great Host in hand. That's 4 hits back, however, just a little painful. And not one of the cards that will win me the game. So I have to roll because of confusion. But yeah, I just roll crazy today. And it doesn't matter. +5 and 6s. Yeah, tough game for the 3 people for sure. No victory points. So Grant doesn't actually win me the game, though, because I don't have the Witch King Lorien. I wish I had that. I wish I had that. So I'm thinking if it's better to use this. Well, no, I have to draw a card first for sure. So Ring Race would win me the game, probably, and fighting Urukai would also win me the game. Grant will not win me the game. Well, actually, there's no other card that will win me the game. So it's kind of 50-50. I think I would rather draw a strategy card because I'm looking for forward mustering cards like Half-Orcs and Goblin Men, stuff like that, so I can reinforce Endale. More not exactly what I wanted to see. So let's think here. He can reclaim Dale, but I can probably take out Edoras if I roll enough attacks. I'm debating between putting Lorien under siege right now or moving 4 regulars out of Woodland Realm into Dale. But I don't really think that's worth it. Yeah, I think I'll actually play that, and I will use a ring and teach Lorien and let him have Dale. Like, taking back Woodland Realm is very, very hard for him. He's only rolling 5 dice. He needs to buy. Almost certainly gonna have to buy 1 more turn. So there's some chances for him to win. I did not roll a lot of attacks here. With Mouth of Sauron, that's 4 attacks. 4 attacks is probably not enough. Wait, 1. Yeah, I'm short 1 attack. Damn. Unless I can with Osgiliath and Ministereth. Or actually out of Orthanc. Oh, he's mustering the North to war. Why would he do that? That seems like a mistake. He has the dwarves at war. He doesn't need the North. That he only needs 1 more victory point. Yeah. Alright, the North are at war because I attacked Woodland Drum. Yeah. That's my bad. So actually, my attacks are enough if I manage to kill Lorien, which I should. So let's start with Devilry, why not? I only need 4 hits. And Devilry of Orthanc is a card that I cannot use in Helm's Deep. So the plan right now is muster Mouth of Sauron, double muster an Orthanc, and then use the Orthanc army to kill Edoras. Because I think a 2 and 3 army that is 8 HP against Forts of Eisen and Edoras, or a 5 HP army. Yeah? I know. Yeah, I know. He fixed that. North is at war. North is at war. I know. Yeah. That's 1 hit. Right. Let's play a Desperate Battle, and then I think I don't need to play any more cards. So that's 2 hits. Yeah, that's enough. Yeah, doesn't really matter. So, what's the easiest way? Orthanc to Edoras, or Minas Tirith and Osgiliath to Edoras. I mean, I definitely need the Mouth of Sauron. Probably into here. And I guess I can draw a character card. It could be Ringwraiths are abroad, in which case this gets much easier. Or I could try and go for Dale after all. I mean, if I bring in the guys from Eagle's Theory, I have 7 HP or 6 HP. Well, let's see what he does. I don't need to commit right now. Okay, so he's mustering up. That is fine with me. Because he needs to, like, if he wants to reclaim Woodland Realm, then he would have to use both his remaining character dice and then use a ring to move once. I don't think that favors him at all. Yeah, let's draw a character card. I think I'd rather have a character card, yeah. Okay, he's once, okay. Gonna reveal. Oh, and he's on step 0, of course. Oh, he's taking a random here, that's risky. High chance of drawing into Aragorn. Strider. Yeah. I think that's the right choice to take corruption here. His Strider guide ability is even better than Golems because it does work on ice. So I think it's easier to take Edoras out of Orthing. I could probably draw one more card. But then I couldn't play it. That doesn't make sense. One, two, three. Yeah, I think that's my best bet. I think that's my best bet. The upgrade an Orthing and then attack Edoras. I mean, 8 HP against 5 HP total. I have more leadership. And the attack on forts, I roll way more dice than him. He might have end cards. I mean, I can do that anyways and see. And in theory, I might even Wilhelm's Deep. If Force of Eisen goes well. Oh, nice! That's great. If he uses that, then gonna make the Edoras defense impossible. Oh, that's a mistake, I think. That opens up Edoras. I only need one more victory point. I'm very happy if he does that. And it means it's very unlikely for him to win next turn. So I probably have a full extra turn to win the game. He doesn't move a second time here. I mean, it's really risky if he does hide with a Palantir and then move again. Okay, he's passing. So let's attack Forts of Eisen and play a card. Why not? Let's play this one. I don't really want to desperate battle that. Oh, actually, I can play it. I don't have Nazgul. I have leadership, but no Nazgul. Wow, that's 2 hits. Amazing. And he whiffs. Okay, yeah, that's very good luck. So now it's easier. Helm's Deep. Or Edoras. And I think 1 HP in Helm's Deep is almost certainly easier than 3 HP in Edoras. Especially with Deadly Strife in hand. And Desperate Battle. Because there's Riders of Theoden that would buff Edoras, but not Helm's. Yeah, that's. Let's take Helm's Deep then. Even in a siege, that should be much easier. Yeah. Well, there is a world where I don't win this, but it's so unlikely. Like, even with an end card. I think I'll just start off with Desperate Battle and then finish him with Deadly Strife if that fails. Because if you do have Huan Dark, you would use it on the first card for sure. So Desperate Battle, probably for the win. And if that doesn't do it, then I have Deadly Strife. Alright, that does it. Whew. It did get closer than I initially thought it would, because he could have won next turn. But yeah, not not happening this game. But I did roll crazy well. Like yeah, got great action dice and great combat rolls. So that concludes this game. I can show you the stats. Hope I'll do it right this time. So here they are. Like I said, yeah, +8 on 6s, -8 on 5s though, but you definitely rather have the 6s than the 5s. Low on Ice, which is great, and high on Palantirs and Musters. The Musters didn't hurt so much because I think I used them fairly well. The Palantirs did hurt a bit because I did not have exactly the right cards, but still pretty good. So yeah. So yeah, that's the game. I am now through to round 4 of the Continental tournament. Hope you enjoyed the game. Thanks for watching and have a great day.